So you guys, we have a Frigidaire heavy duty washer dryer. We want to get into this area to clean things up, and also you might need to replace your dryer timer or your washer timer, or you might need to replace one of these. So we're going to go over how to get into this. There's two screws you need to remove here for the middle plate, and then you want to kind of lift up towards you, the plate off. And then we're going to get out a few screws here, some Phillips head screws to get this plate off. You want to have it unplugged. For safety's sake, let's pull out a couple of these screws here. I want to get this one out. And this one. There's a little one right here. Okay. Same on this side. Little guy here. I want to show you guys too, if you ever needed to get in and change these dryer coils, there's one here and one behind it. You don't need to do much disassembly, just take off this middle panel, make sure it's unplugged, and just got to get out a couple of screws and pull these coils off, take off the electrical connectors, put new ones in, really easy to do. Also true of replacing the igniter, the dryer igniter. It's right back there. Easy to do just from here. You don't have to do much disassembly. But to get this off, we're going to lift up a little bit, and we're going to pull down a little bit and then pull toward us. This one came down good. If you get one that's stuck, you can just wiggle it around. There we go. And now you're going to pull it towards you, and you'll often see quite a bit of lint, and that's good to clean that up, because that is a spot where it could get maybe some combustion, because we're right near a big dryer flame, and that flame could ignite this stuff, and it usually just burns really fast, but sometimes it can catch other things on fire. We can see that probably was a little fire right here. So we're going to clean this up, and we'll go to the next phase. So we're just going to debulk this by hand, and then we'll use the vacuum to get more of this stuff out of here. But you basically want to get all this out. This lint is ubiquitous to any dryer. It's just little pieces of clothing that kind of break free from the agitation of the dryer, and they build up. The problem with this stuff is that again, it's very combustible, because it's made of carbon, cotton, and polyester, and then it's mixed with a lot of oxygen, and then all you need is a spark or a flame. Again, there's a big old flame right there, and this stuff can catch fire. And there are dryer fires every year, so as a preventative thing, if you have this type of dryer, you may want to just once a year do this procedure, take this panel off, and just get rid of all this accumulated lint. It's not a flaw really of the dryer, it's just part of the deal, and basically all dryers have this. If you want to get a little more access, you can do is squeeze in on this and let this one disconnect. This tab off, and this tab off, and then this will come loose. You gotta make sure you put them back when you put it back together. There we go. It just makes it easier to get to. And again, we're just going to use our dryer now, our vacuum to get in here and pull all that away. All right, we did some good cleaning with the vacuum. We got all that lint out of there. And again, if you have to do any kind of repair, you can get to some of these switches. You can get to the washer timer and the dryer timer pretty easy. They don't cost very much. Usually when things aren't working, very often it is not the timer, it's something else. But in this instance, we were just making sure we could just get rid of all the dust that had built up in there so we avoid a fire danger. Let's put it back together. So we need to get this door switch connected again, and we need to get these lugs to go into these holes, and then we're going to lift the whole thing up to engage these lugs, and then we'll put in the screws. So first up, we're just going to hook this back up. Lift it up a little bit to help me get closer. I just want to lock this one together like that. You can lift this one up and everything's going in there. Make sure no wires are going to hit anything. Remember to have this unplugged, because if you don't have it unplugged, when you push this in, if one of these bare contacts hit the frame, it'll short circuit and it'll at least blow a fuse in your house. All right, so we're going to go up into those lugs. That one's in, that one's in, and then we're going to push up to lock them in. We got to add those little Phillips head screws on the corner to hold that in. These little guys go in right there. In. Make sure it's pushed up in there. Go to the other side. Little screw. There. Reach the legs. And I'm going to put in these screws, one there and one next to it. Phillips head, one here, that one, that one, and then we're going to slip this in here, and these guys will go in here and in here. Just take your time. So engage that one. Over here, engage that one. We'll put in those two screws. And that screw. All right, got it. Video, and please subscribe to our channel when you get a chance, and also click the little bell notification button so we can send you weekly videos on all the different ways of fixing appliances around your home and saving you lots of money. So thanks again for watching, and please also press the like button for our video if this was helpful to you. Feel free to contact me at the email listed below, which is scottthefixitguy@yahoo.com, with any of your questions.